Hey all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south, more specifically Maggie Valley, North Carolina, and I am at the legendary theme park, Ghost Town in the sky. In addition to being a legendary amusement park attraction, some say that Ghost Town itself is cursed. Now, what Ghost Town in the Sky was, and hopefully will continue to be, is a Wild West amusement park. Up there, on the top of this mountain, there's a Wild West village where they have can-can shows, simulated gunfights, all sorts of old-timey Wild West fun. And the only way to get up there is a ski lift that runs to the top of the mountain. They used to have an incline train that would take you up there as well. That's no longer in operation. So back in the 1960s, I guess 1961 is when this attraction opened. It was a major, big deal. It was one of the #1 sources of amusement and fun here in the Smoky Mountains. We had TV stars, Wild West stars, movie stars coming to visit, being a part of Ghost Town in the Sky. So people for generations took their families here to have a good old-fashioned family fun here at Ghost Town in the Sky. But all good things must come to an end, and in 2002 things nearly came to an end. The ski lift that takes you to the top of the mountain underwent a serious malfunction in a thunderstorm, stranding guests in the pouring rain and lightning for several hours. The park was shut down almost immediately after that and sat empty for 5 years. And pretty much people had written off Ghost Town as a relic of a past era, but it would be reborn in 2007, and I actually had a chance to visit in 2007. And I must say, slightly disappointed. I felt like the gun shows were very entertaining, the can-can shows were very entertaining. Unfortunately, a lot of the rides that they had at Ghost Town, I guess, have been sold off and kind of been replaced with just kind of lower end carnival rides. Not that exciting. One major selling point of Ghost Town, the kind of the headline attraction, is they have a genuine, bona fide, real roller coaster, and it's actually a pretty unique roller coaster. I don't know, for those of you who know about roller coaster, I'm not a roller coaster expert or anything, but it actually unique in the fact that it starts with a complete loop. There's no drop hill. You just get in, go in a loop, and the hill that takes you to the top is actually at the end, where it's at the beginning of most roller coasters. And plus, it swings out over the mountain. There's a crazy view. Pretty cool roller coaster. The sad thing is, they had a hell of a time getting it operational. When I went up here, there were signs, Cliffhanger, opening soon. And they went on, opening soon, until the season actually ended without the roller coaster ever having opened. Now, they put $6 million into having this roller coaster operational. And for those $6 million that they spent over the next couple years after 2007, the roller coaster was in operation for a total of 2 days. They kept failing inspections. I guess there were stress fractures on the roller coaster, so they never got it running with any sort of consistency. To my understanding, 2 solid days is what they got for their $6 million. So was kind of the death knell for Ghost Town for a while. They couldn't get their headliner up. A lot of their attractions were shut down. Price was kind of steep to get up here as well. It was between $30 and $40 a person. Little too much to be paying for what they had. You're essentially paying full amusement price tickets for an amusement park that wasn't truly all the way open. So Ghost Town shuts down again, I think for 4 years. You know, still a lot of people in the community wanted it open. It was a mark of pride here in Maggie Valley. This was considered the centerpiece of Maggie Valley, the centerpiece of Maggie Valley tourism. So finally, in, I want to say, last couple years, I forget the exact year, but it was purchased by a woman with the amazing name of Alaska Presley, a woman who's actually in her 90s, and I think was involved in actually the creation of Ghost Town and associated with it throughout the years. She was able to buy this attraction. She purchased it for, pennies on the dollar. There was a big swell of support. A lot of the old cowboys that had worked here in the gun shows supported her. It was kind of a big deal. So, park reopens. Not really raising the stakes at all. Again, the roller coaster not working, a lot of the rides not working. I think they were just they're running the ski lift, taking people up to the top and having their Wild West shows. But there was, as I said, this park seems to be cursed. One of the Ghost Town cowboys, he was a gentleman who went by the name of the Apache Kid. He had been there for years. He was one of the senior cowboys, was actually seriously injured in a gunfight. Of course, they use fake guns, but looks like Maggie Valley Police is going to come ask me what I'm doing here. Okay, police weren't here to bother me. They were just, I guess, doing a drive-through in the parking lot, maybe making sure I wasn't trying to climb the mountain or anything. So anyways, I was talking about the Apache Kid, the senior gunslinger at Ghost Town in the Sky. He was involved in a tragic accident where he was shot during a gunfight. Of course, they're not using real guns at a gunfight. They used real guns that contain blanks. Apparently something lodged in one of the guns, fired, hit him, seriously injured him. And I guess as the tragedy unfolded, children crying because they just watched a man get shot, horrified guests, people are running to help. They go to get him some water to assist with the wound and find out that there's no running water at Ghost Town. So this not looking good for Ghost Town. It gets even worse though, as the Apache Kid is sent to the hospital. He is ordered by Ghost Town management to take a drug screen at the hospital. Fairly standard practice for most employers. If you hurt yourself at work, they want you to take a drug screen, I guess, to show that you didn't hurt yourself because you're all strung out on drugs. Anyway, he felt he did not need to take a drug screen. I have no opinion on the matter on whether or not he should or shouldn't have. But anyways, because he refused to take the drug screen, he was fired. So this is bad PR for Ghost Town. One of the most iconic faces of Ghost Town, the Apache Kid, fired and shot. And his face is on a lot of literature. He's kind of the face of Ghost Town. So looking bad for Ghost Town. Kind of ended, the park shut down on kind of a sour note. But it did continue operating under the management of Alaska Presley. and it is still owned by Alaska. And there are some plans to make some significant alterations to Ghost Town in the Sky. Now, one of the plans is to the upmost part of the mountain to convert it, leaving the Wild West town alone, but converting it into a replica of Jerusalem. As you can see by this mural here, they actually show, I guess, the different phases. Phase 1, 2012, they're going to put in zip lines. It's actually, oh, yeah, zip lines right there. So, phase 1 complete. Phase 2, to be completed in 2013, is the Western Town. As far as I know, that's been there since 1961. So we'll call phase 2 completed. But this is the most interesting. Phase 3, 2014, the Holy Land. Now, 2014 has passed. Holy Land is not built, so we'll say they're running a little behind schedule on that one. If you notice, there's a giant statue of Jesus on top of the mountain. And that was the original plan. They were going to erect the largest Jesus in America here at Ghost Town in the Sky, which I admit is a very exciting proposition. In fact, they had apparently contacted the sculptor that created the legendary Big Butter Jesus statue in Ohio to create their Jesus of Rio, or Jesus of Appalachia, that they were going to put up there on that mountain. Now, as most plans in Ghost Town seem to go, that did not pan out. I guess what the new plan is to erect the largest cross in America. Still pretty cool, not anywhere near as cool as placing the largest statue of Jesus. Hopefully maybe the Jesus plan will pan out after all, because that would be awesome. I'd be proud to live in the same county as America's largest Jesus. And as far as, there's a lot of people wondering, you can look on the internet and there's not a lot of information. Is Ghost Town going to open for 2015? I went over to their website to see what they would say, and their website's gone. The domain name is for sale. Ooh, not a good sign. However, their Facebook page says that they are hiring and planning to open in spring of this year. So we'll see what happens. This cursed amusement park, maybe it has a few breaths left in it. Let's go take a look over here at the famous Ghost Town ski lift. See, loading area, and then the ski lift will take you all the way up that mountain. And in 2007, I had one of the scariest experiences in my life with this very ski lift. See, I'd never ridden a ski lift before. I wasn't sure how it worked. So, it says load there, you stand there. I thought, I don't know why I thought this. I sound kind of stupid in this story, but this is what I did. So my daughter Anna was, I think, 3 at the time, very little. So I see the chair coming right there. So I figure it's going to stop. So as it comes by, I put her in the chair. The chair does not stop. The chair, without the safety bar down, starts continuing up the mountain with my 3-year-old daughter in it as what did I just do? So the lady who's operating it is like, no! And she's like reaching for the bottom of the ski lift as poor little Anna, just sitting there, not knowing what's going on, is being sent up the mountain by herself. And my wife came to the rescue. That rock wall there, my wife took a running leap, jumped on top of the rock wall as Annabelle was coming up the ski lift behind her. My wife jumps backwards and lands next to her in the car. It was unbelievable. I mean, talk about, oh my God, my wife was a superhero on that day. You can actually see over there, that's the train hooked up. I don't believe that's an operation. I'm not sure. Never heard of that being an operation, but there's one of the train cars right there. Here's the old ticket booth. I was almost hoping coming out here today that there'd be people out here. Maybe I could ask them what was going to happen with Ghost Town. Yeah, as you can see, actually, I don't know if you can see, but it looks like that's the train. There's no tracks. The tracks have been completely ripped up, so that's not going to be working anytime soon. Here's the old gift shop, the ground level gift shop. Let's take a look and see what's in here. And it appears to be a horse's ass. But anyway, it does seem it's completely stocked with merchandise. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Ghost Town opens this year. Now here's one of the old train cars that used to run sideways up the mountain. I've heard this type of railroad car called a funicular railroad, which sounds like a very made-up word. It's actually like you lean way back here, I guess, to keep you comfortable. Very cool. Dope. Safety bars. Look here, we have the captain's seat, I guess. When you run a train, you're not a captain. You're a conductor, I believe. That's where the conductor would sit. Maybe this lever. Maybe that gets the train going. Now, I'm not going to sneak in there or anything, but I'm going to go up to the top and just see if I can find something. Maybe there's someone up there that can give me a little information or something. Now that is a trespassing sign. Vancouver Mark IV day and night monitoring cameras are used in all locations on this property. Cameras are equipped with high-resolution zoom-in telephoto lens that is movement activated. Movement automatically produces timed and dated recorded images. A gridwork of satellite monitored motion and sound activators are also used to protect property. A blinking dot on a topographical screen monitor will show moment by moment exactly where violator is located. Come on this property without permission and be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Local hunters may be granted, with written permission, entrance to property during hunting season where there is no business activity on the mountain. Ghost Mountain properties. Now, I must say, that's scary. Interesting that they can afford space-age security systems but can't get a roller coaster running. And since I'm not up here to shoot anything, I guess I'm out of luck. Maybe if I pretend like I'm a hunter, they'll let me up there. Okay, now behind me is the most photographed view in all of the Smokies. And how do I know this? Because that sign tells me so, and I have no reason to believe that it's lying. But this view may be getting more impressive in the near future. As you can see, right over there is Ghost Town, where they are planning to put the largest cross in the United States. I zoom in there. You can see the Cliffhanger. The Cliffhanger roller coaster, and supposedly they will be taking apart the Cliffhanger roller coaster in order to build the world's largest cross. Again, I wish they were building the world's largest Jesus up there, but I'll take what I can get. I'll put a link down below. I have some pictures from when I visited Ghost Town 2007. Also, if you want to check out, Adam the Woo has a pretty cool video where he went exploring up there on top of the mountain. Just Google Adam the Woo Ghost Town, that should come up. But anyways, visit my website, please, www.thecarpetbagger.com.